Hey, it's Paul from Guitar World, and today we're going to be looking at an innovative amplifier from Roland, the Roland GA-212. Let's check it out. Roland's brand new GA series of amplifiers, specifically the GA-212, which we have here, which features two 12-inch speakers, is a brand new modeling amplifier for Roland, but it's not your typical modeling amplifier, meaning that it doesn't emulate existing amplifiers like other modeling amplifiers. For example, it's not modeling a Marshall or a Mesa. All we have here is just one amp model called Progressive Amp, located here, and what this encourages you to do is to find that modeling tone and tweak it until you find your guitar sound, whether it be clean, dirty, overdrive, or distorted. The Roland GA-212 features 200 watts of output power, and you can see we have inputs for high and low. And over here is the Progressive Amp, which is sort of the heart of the amp, where this is where all the sound and modeling technology exists. So between the balancing between the volume and drive knobs and the voice and boost knobs, you can get any shade and texture of clean, overdrive, and distortion simply by engaging the knobs. And you can see, as I start to move the drive control, we get to different colors or different shades, of course, meaning different shades of like texture of output, like distortion. And of course, when I hit, say, the boost, we start to change color to more distorted modes. Once you dial in your desired tone from the Progressive Amp settings, the EQ is very interactive with the Progressive Amp. You can really be very touch sensitive with the EQ by dialing in your bass, middle, and treble, and there's an additional boost setting on the middle knob over here. Located over here, we have two effects loops that can be engaged via foot switch or on the front panel over here. So that's two separate effects loops. There's also a presence and a reverb, and then of course your master overall volume. The other thing to note on the GA-212, it has 4 channels where you can save your presets and it'll instantly recall your exact settings, via the front panel here. And then there's also manual mode, so in effect you almost have 5 different channels. Now I'm going to let you hear the different shades of guitar sounds you can get from this amp that I saved on all 4 channels. So I'll take a run through and kind of mess with the knobs and the guitar so you get to hear all the different textures. The Roland GA-212 is an atypical modeling amplifier because this amp is all about feel. It prompts you to listen with your ears as opposed to setting with your eyes. Once you dial in your tone, you're going to get a great sounding amp. Definitely check it out.